When working with wood, one of the most frustrating things for me is how easily screws get lost. Every time I start a project, I grab a handful of screws, and within seconds, half of them end up rolling across the floor, falling under the table, or disappearing into the grass outside. I'm sure many of you know this exact struggle. It wastes time, it breaks concentration, and sometimes you even lose a screw completely. So I thought, why not try something simple? Instead of keeping screws in my pocket or scattered on the table, I wrapped a strip of tape around my arm. Then I stuck the screws directly onto the tape. It sounds a bit unusual at first, but it actually works surprisingly well. Whenever I need a screw, I just pick one right from my arm. No bending down, no crawling on the ground to search, and definitely no more frustration from screws rolling away. Of course, this is just my personal solution, and I'm curious, how would you handle this problem? Maybe some of you already use magnetic wristbands, maybe you keep a small container nearby, or maybe you have a completely different idea that's even smarter than this. Let me know in the comments, what's your method to keep screws organized and close at hand? I'd love to try out some of your suggestions, and who knows, maybe I'll feature one of your ideas in a future video. Instead of using screws for this hinge, I tried something different. I fixed it with nails, and honestly, it turned out really solid. Sometimes the simplest solutions work best. Would you trust nails over screws for a hinge, or stick to the usual way? Tell me in the comments. I never thought I'd use a metal door pin this way, but it actually works great. My knife and saw blades had gotten really dull, and instead of buying a new sharpener, I tried running them against this pin. To my surprise, it brought the edge back and made them sharp enough to cut smoothly again. It's such a simple trick with something most people already have lying around. Have you ever tried sharpening your tools with something unusual like this? Share your own methods in the comments. I'd love to test them out. One of the worst things about losing the cap of Japanese glue is that it hardens and won't come out when you need it. But I found a simple trick. Take a thin nail, push it through the glue tip, and it opens up the blocked hole. Suddenly, the glue flows again just like normal. It's such a small hack, but it saves so much frustration. Have you ever used a trick like this to fix clogged glue? Let me know in the comments. I love my dog, but the problem is fur everywhere. No matter what I do, it sticks to my clothes, my furniture, and even my hands. I found a quick hack. I wrap some tape around my hand, and when I put it on backwards, it works like a mini lint roller. Suddenly, I can pick up fur in seconds without any extra tools. Have you ever tried a hack like this for pet hair? Share your tricks in the comments. I'd love to hear them.